Hi, guys. I've got a question for you this afternoon. Yes, I am on a mission to see how many lives I can transform this week. But I've got that question for you. Are you stepping into your future, or are you keep following into your past? Are you falling into your past? So that's what I want to ask. We're going to have a great time. Let's get. Hey guys, welcome today, guys. I got a question for you. Are we stepping into our future, or do we keep falling back into our past? What story are you selling yourself? What story are you selling yourself? You know, I think the times when Tony Robbins mentioned story state strategy, people get stuck up on the story of where they were, and they got to figure out how to change that story just a little bit and make that shift and make that move. But here's the thing, I think we need to move into our future. Christ said, when you pray, pray believing as if it's already taken place, as if it's already taken place, pray believing. Are you praying, believing as if something has already happened? That's when we work. Are we working as if it's already taking place? What is it that you want more than anything else? You've got to step into your greatness no matter what the present circumstance says to you, no matter what's in your bank account, no matter what isn't in your bank account, no matter what car you drive or don't drive, no matter what house you live in or don't live in, no matter what home you have or don't have, no matter what relationship you have or don't have, you have to step in to your future, the future that you want. You got to tell yourself the truth. And the truth is that infinite intelligence is all around us. Energy always was, always is, and always will be, cannot be created nor destroyed. And you got to borrow energy from the future instead of walking in the anxiety of your life. Most of us are walking in anxiety, and anxiety brings fear and worry and doubt, and anxiety are crippling. They won't help you. They don't help anybody. This is why in the Bible we read, do not worry. you know, that is actually written in red. It's kind of like a thou shalt not. It wasn't a suggestion, it was a commandment. We were commanded not to worry. What are we going to worry about tomorrow for? Tomorrow's not even here. You know what? We all have amazing faith and amazing courage because we stepped into the mysteries of the unknown hours of the next 24 hours of this day. That's an amazing feat when you think about it. That is something amazing to behold, that we stepped into the mysteries of the unknown for the next 24 hours. So that tells me if you are allowing your past to dictate your future, and you keep falling back into it. If you keep bringing it up, you're going to keep bringing it back. We've got to sell ourselves a whole new story. Anticipation is giving us energy for a future result. What do we want to gain from the future? Pulling it in. Do you remember Christmas morning when you got up on Christmas morning? You couldn't even go to sleep that night because you were so filled with anticipation of what it is that you were going to get, and you were so excited about it. But at the older we get, the more we get told no, the more we go through rejection, the more we go through this, that, the other thing, we leave. Hey, Deanna, welcome. We leave that behind. We leave the anticipation behind. And then anxiety fills us. It, it saps our energy. It sucks the life out of us. And I don't care what it is. When you can believe as if something has already taken place, when you can get to that point where you can see it, feel it, taste it, touch it, no matter who's in your life, no matter what's going on, no matter if you got clients or don't have clients, no matter if you live in a nice house or don't live in a nice house, no matter where you've been or who you've been with, you just decide this is who I am, and I'm a neurosurgeon at what I do, and I am a person of value, and I'm a person of worth, and I'm a spiritual being with an immense power, and I can do everything I put my mind to, and I'm going to step into that future that I want. I'm not going to let where I've been or where I even am right now rob me from that future. I am going to borrow energy, and I am going to bring it in to my present. I not even have to borrow it. It's already there. See, energy always is, always was, and always ever shall be. So there's plenty of energy to go around. The reason we're sapped of energy all the time is we're so focused on where we've been or where we are. Hey, official, uh, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's great to see you. But man, that has been my question. Do people fall? Do we step into our future, or do we fall into our past every time? I was in a room in Clubhouse the other day, and I was share this room out with people if you can, or make sure you comment if you like what you hear. If you want to hear something different, tell me what's important to you, and I'll certainly bring up some things that might elevate your soul and spirit. But anyway, I was in a room the other day in Clubhouse, and this person's bio read self-sabotager. This was her identity of herself, self-sabotager. This is what she was telling herself. What identity, what role, what script are you writing for yourself? I am a millionaire. I am an heir to millions. I am somebody. I am a spiritual being with immense power. I will be I am a conqueror. I am more than a conqueror through him that loved me. I can do this. I will be it. I am already there. You know, when Moses was getting the orders to go tell this guy named Pharaoh of Egypt to let his people go, Moses said, what name shall I give them? What, what name shall I give to Pharaoh? What should I tell him? And God said, tell him, I am that I am. I am that I am. Why did he tell him to say, I am? All the way Moses had to be quoting. He had to be thinking, I am that I am. That's an odd name. I am that I am. That's an odd name. I am that I am. It wasn't for Pharaoh. It was for Moses. God said, speak over your life and say, I am more than a conqueror. I can do it. I can step into it. No matter what happens. I love the story of Les Brown when he first got one of his first gigs. And he didn't even know what to charge. He didn't even know what to charge. But he said he was a motivational speaker, right? That's what you hear him say. I'm a motivational speaker. Les Brown. Maybe Brown's boy, right? So You can tell I've listened to him quite a bit, but he's a motivational speaker. He doesn't have to sell you on the idea of being a motivational speaker. He sold himself on the idea of a motivational speaker. He sold himself that he is a very valuable motivational speaker. So you may not like him, you may not love, you may hate him, but you won't forget that guy. You won't forget him because he sold himself. So with that being said, guys, I want you to say, I am already. I am already this. He steps. He call. They call him up, or he calls them. I can't remember recall all the details. I just know that he had a couple dilemmas before him. He did not know what to charge. He did not know what to charge. It was in his beginning phases. He was back when he was early days, and he said, normally I charge this, but because of the audience and all that, I'll do it for no fee. He was afraid that they wouldn't accept him. So after they said accepted him, and he said that, he's got a couple of dilemmas. He doesn't have the money to stay in the hotel. He wasn't paid. They weren't covering expenses. He had to drive 10 hours to get where he was going. Hey, conversation pieces, welcome. But he said he had to get he had to get to where to get to where he's going. He had to only had enough money to get there and get back. He couldn't have enough money to stay in the hotel. It was a 10-hour drive. He drives all the way there believing I am a motivational speaker. I am valuable. I am powerful. I am resourceful. I am all things, and therefore all things are coming to me because I am all things, and I can do all things, and I will, and I can, and I must, and that is my story. And by the time he got there, he was filled with anticipation. They call him in. He gets up on stage and he goes out there and he hollers out, "You got to be hungry. You got to be hungry. You got to be hungry. You got to step into it as if it's already taken place." As if it's already taken place. You have to proclaim the truth over your life. The facts are not the truth. I heard an 8-year-old girl in the middle of a conference. She stood up and she said, "Do not give me the facts. The facts are always changing. Give me the truth. Don't give me the facts. The facts are always changing. Give me the truth." Conversation, what truth are you hanging on to? Angel, what truth are you hanging on to? I see some others in the room. Raina, what truth are you hanging on to? Gabriel, what truth are you hanging on to? What is the truth that you're hanging on to? What is the truth you're speaking over your life? What story are you speaking over your life? What story are you selling yourself? Are you saying, "Well, this is I guess this is the way it's going to be. This is the way it's always been." See, anxiety has energy too. Remember, it's a low energy, but energy always was, always is, and always shall be. So when we speak things like, "I guess this is the way it's going to be. This is it. This is the way mama did it. This is the way her mama did it. And evidently, this is the way I've got to do it." So, are you stepping into your future? Are you falling back into your past? Les Brown would say, even if you fall down, make sure you fall on your back. Because if you're on your back, you can look up. And if you can look up, you can get up. But I would rather be in a race, and I would rather be running. I would rather be running than and staying the course. I would rather be running. Because when you're running forward, you can fall forward. When you're running, you can fall forward, guys. So fall forward. My name is Jonathan. Hope this helps. Take care.